Now recently we have completed third question. Moving to the next question, and the part is, question number 4. In figure, point D and E are on the side BC of triangle ABC such that BD is equal to CE and AD equal to AE. Show that triangle ABD is congruent to ACE. Once again I am going to read the question. In figure, point D and E are on the side of BC of triangle ABC such that BD equal to CE and AD equal to AE. Show that triangle ABD is congruent to ACE. Now I am going to explain the same question from diagram point of view so that your concept should be cleared. They have given first triangle ABC. ABC. This is a given triangle. And in that case they have drawn some additional part. So you should understand. Their first condition BD is equal to CE means on the base BC there are 2 points, one is D, next is E, and this distance BD is equal to distance CE. Second part, they have given AD is equal to AE. AD equal to AE. Then prove that triangle ABD is congruent to ACE. ACE. Now in this case they have given combination of a diagram, and in that case you should understand one by one part. Although we have to show that ABD is congruent to ACE. ACE means this portion of a triangle or this side of a triangle and this side of a triangle we have to show as a congruent. But the main answer key is in middle between over there, which is a part of a triangle ADE. ADE, where they have given AD equal to AE means you can say that triangle ADE is an isosceles triangle, and that part gives a valuation for its connected angle, and according to that we are going to solve the part. Just for your understanding, I am going to draw one additional diagram in front of you so you can easily understand the part. Now modification of this diagram we have done somehow over here so you can easily understand the part. As per their given condition, triangle ADE where AD is congruent to AE, AD congruent to AE. Naturally opposite to AD this angle E means angle AED, and opposite to side AE there is an angle D means angle ADE. These two angles automatically become equal because if two sides are congruent then their opposite angle must be congruent over here. Now when these two angles are congruent we have additional part, angle ADE plus ADB. This angle, this is addition and their addition is 180. Now these two angle addition become 180. Same part AED plus AEC, as it is a linear pair, again addition of these two is 180. If I am going to remove this part over here, automatically we can say that angle ADB is congruent to AEC, and this part means angle ADB is AEC. These two become equal, and we are introducing that part in a main diagram. So the part is automatically by this part ADB means this angle become equal to AEC means this angle, and naturally we can show these two triangles as a congruent triangle and we can complete the rest of the part. But first from this part we have written this means draw this part, and we are going to complete first writing part up to this, and finally we go for triangle in terms of congruency. Student, when you are going to read the question, first draw the diagram, breakup of the diagram, and then observe. Then and then you can understand the writing skills. Otherwise you will not understand the part. So please follow the part, draw the diagram on your notebook, and then observe the next part. Now whatever may be part of explanation we have given in terms of a diagram, we are going to write over here in the form of grouping and numbers. So please pay attention. We are going to write the answer in the form of number, statement and reasons. And the part is starting from first triangle, that is triangle ADE. So the first part, in triangle ADE, they have given AD is congruent to AE. AD equal to AE. They are already given AD equal to AE. So that is nothing but given. So the part is, as AD equal to AE, our triangle ADE become isosceles triangle, or you can say the respective angle means angle ADE is equal to angle AED. Angles opposite to congruent sides, and in this way the first part angle ADE is equal to angle AED over here. Now moving to the next part, and the part is secondary, as these two angles over here congruent, we are going to write about the linear pair. So second group, from diagram we have explanation of linear pair. What I am going to explain it, pay attention over here. Here now I am going to write the part angle ADE means this angle plus angle ADB, these two, their addition is 180. Next AED means angle E plus angle AEC, this is 180, because these are nothing but linear pair and linear pair, and I am going to write the part over here, and the part is angle ADE plus angle ADB is equal to 180 degree. Next angle AED plus angle AEC is equal to 180 degree. For both the part, reason become angles in linear pair. Now for proper sequencing, I am going to call it as equation number 1. For this part, equation number 2, and this part as equation number 3. And now observe the part 2 and 3 carefully. In this part we have written angle ADE plus angle ADB is 180 degree as a linear pair. Next we have written angle AED plus AEC is equal to 180 degree. Now if 180 is equal to 180, naturally this part is equal to this part, and writing the conclusion from 2 and 3, and the part is therefore angle ADE plus ADB is equal to angle AED plus angle AEC. This is from 2 and 3. So from 2 and 3. Now the part is, we have one conclusion that we have proved over here, and the part is, as we are able to write this equation from equation 2 and 3, but first observe equation 1 over here. What is exactly in equation 1 we have written, and the part is angle ADE. This angle ADE, what we have written over here is angle ADE, and second angle AED, the same angle AED is over here. Now it indicates that angle ADE and angle AED, these values are equal. If I am going to shift this value over here, it become minus, or if I am going to shift this value over there, it become minus, and cancel each other. So cancelling the common addition values and writing the remaining part. So the part is, our equation in modified form become, therefore angle ADB is equal to angle AEC, and I am going to call now this equation as equation number 4. Now here we have done this part, that angle ADB is equal to AEC, and now we are using that part for the last part, means part 3. How? Please pay attention. Again I am going to explain the part 3 from diagram point of view so everyone can understand. Now in this part, we are able to prove that angle ADB is equal to AEC. Over here means triangle ADB and AEC. What is the part? They have given AD congruent to AE given. Next, angle ADB is congruent to AEC from equation 4. And third, BD is congruent to CE given. Naturally, these two triangles are congruent by side angle side test of congruency, or you can say SAS test of congruency. If triangle ADB is congruent to AEC by SAS test of congruency, naturally their respective side and respective angle must be congruent. But the part is related with only that ADB is congruent to AEC. This we have to prove angle ADB is congruent to AEC by SAS test of congruency. And now this part we are going to write in group 3. So group 3 and a part is in triangle ADB, and in triangle AEC. First, AD congruent to AE, AD congruent to AE. This is already given by them, so we are going to write it as given. Next, angle ADB is congruent to angle AEC. And for this part, that is nothing but equation 4, or we can have from 4. And the last part, that is BD equal to EC. BD is congruent to EC. They have given, so I am going to write the reason as given. Naturally, triangle ADB is congruent to AEC by side angle side test of congruency. Therefore, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle AEC by side angle side test of congruency. And in this way, we can complete the entire part. Now student, please pay attention. Again, same part is over here. This is the main diagram they have given. This is the supportive diagram that we have drawn. In examination, you can draw only one diagram. This is for your support and understanding. So, you can easily understand the grouping part. And after that, writing in proper manner, making group 1, group 2, group 3, that totally depend upon you and your writing and presentation style. But remember it, write in such a manner that anyone can understand after the reading part. Moving to the next question, and the part is question number 5. In figure, point S is any point on side QR of triangle PQR. Point S is any point on side QR of triangle PQR. Prove that PQ plus QR plus PR is greater than 2 times PS. Now what does this question indicate? We are going to observe all the part from diagram point of view. They are given in triangle PQR. S is any point on QR and they have joined PS over here, or they have joined SP over here. Now according to this diagram, we have to prove that PQ plus QR plus PR means sum of all three sides of a triangle is greater than 2 times of PS. 2 times of PS, that we have to prove. This is nothing but a part. We know very well sum of the sides of a triangle. In that case, we have to understand one part. Sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. This principle is used during solution of this numerical. Now, first of all, I am going to draw its breakup and writing part. Please pay attention. Now, for proper understanding this concept, I have drawn a 2 diagram over here so that difference between this part you can easily observe over here. Now, first, I am going to take a triangle PQS. And second is PSR. Now here part is, there are 2 triangles and we have to understand sum of the 2 sides is always greater than third side. Sum of any 2 sides of a triangle is always greater than third side. So I'm taking the first triangle, means triangle PQS. PQS. We can have a part PQ plus QS. PQ plus QS is definitely greater than PS. In second triangle, in triangle PSR, we have two sides addition, means PR plus SR. PR plus SR is greater than PS. And after that, we are going to make addition of LHS from first and second equation and addition of RHS from second equation, by which we can get PS plus PS as 2PS. So whatever may be part we are described over here, I am going to write it, please pay attention. Again student, when I am going to explain question, diagram and breakup, first draw it and then observe the next part. Then you can clear all the concept properly. Now whatever may be part we are described over there in terms of triangle and breakup of that part, we are going to explain over here. And the part is, first, sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than third side. Using this principle and part over here. So first in triangle PQS. Therefore, in a triangle PQS, the part is PQ plus QS. PQ plus QS is greater than PS. I am going to call it as equation number 1 from property of triangle. From property of triangle, next, second triangle, in triangle PSR, also in a triangle PSR, here the part is PR plus RS, PR plus SR is greater than PS. I have to call it as equation number 2, and reason remains same, from property of triangle. Now here mathematically we are going to make addition of equation 1 and 2. Addition equation 1 and 2. Why? Because we need 2 times PS, and PS plus 2 PS, that will be available as a 2S. So we are going to make addition of equation 1. Equation 1 is PQ plus QS is greater than PS, that is your equation 1, and PR plus SR is greater than PS, that is equation 2. And we are going to do simply mathematical addition. So second group, from equation 1 plus 2, here I am going to write it properly in vertical manner so everyone can understand. PQ plus QS, PQ plus QS is greater than PS, and second PR plus SR, PR plus SR is greater than PS, that is nothing but equation 1 and equation 2. So doing their mathematical addition over here, so writing a systematically part and a part is. Now one by one, here there is an additional part that we have to understand. PQ is as usual over here, plus here PR, it is over here. Now why I am writing this, please try to understand. I have written PQ, means I have taken over here PQ, next PR, that I have taken over here, so this part is over here. Greater than means this part remain as it is, and PS plus PS, that become 2 times PS. Now I have kept the space of QS plus SR, QS plus SR. Now what does it mean? That I have to make the addition and write it over here, but observe the part from diagram. Here QS plus SR, and the part is QS plus SR, QS plus SR, that is nothing but QR. Once again, QS plus SR, QS plus SR, that is nothing but QR. And this part I am going to write it over here. So QS plus SR, QS plus SR, that is nothing but QR, and that is our required proof. So PQ plus QR plus PR is greater than 2 times PS. So final answer, same part, PQ plus QR plus PR is greater than 2 times PS, and this is our required final answer. Now student, main diagram breakup and writing of all this part that I have done in front of you, and I have make vertical type of addition so that everyone can understand. This part depend upon your writing skill, how you are going to write and represent, but write in a systematically manner so that you can easily understand, and at the examination you can easily remember or recall it. So complete the part. Now student, we are going to start question number 6, and the part is, in figure, bisector of angle BAC intersect the side BC at point D. Prove that AB is greater than BD. Once again, try to understand the question first. In figure, bisector of angle BAC intersect side BC at point D. Prove that AB is greater than BD. Now we are going to understand same question from diagram point of view. In triangle ABC, AD is angle bisector of angle BAC. AD is angle bisector of BAC. Means indirectly they have given this angle and this angle is congruent. Means we know that BAD is equal to CAD. This is given over here. Prove that AB is greater than BD. We have to prove that AB is greater than BD. Now here first part, you have to understand, if you want to prove AB greater than BD, if you want to prove AB greater than BD, then opposite to AB means angle D must be greater than opposite to BD means this angle A or BAD, that we have to prove. In that case, first of all, we are going to give the declaration of angle bisector and then one additional property. But first of all, I am going to declare the part and start step by step writing a proof over here. After explaining angle bisector part, me showing BAD congruent to CAD, we are moving into the second part. And the second part is, in second part, we are trying to clear one comparative or comparison between the part. What is exactly? For triangle ADC, in this case, angle ADB is an exterior angle. This angle ADB is an exterior angle. Naturally, we know that exterior angle of a triangle is always greater than remote interior angles, or sum of remote interior angle is equal to exterior angle, whatever may be part. Naturally, we can say that ADB, angle ADB is greater than angle CAD over here, means this angle D must be greater than this angle A. But again, this angle A is nothing but this part, means angle CAD nothing but BAD, because these are equal. And in this way, making a comparison, and we are going to write the part number 1 for angle bisector and number 2 for exterior angle. Please pay attention. So answer in the form of numbers, statement and reasons. And the part is here one by one. First, in triangle BAC. So first, in triangle BAC, their first part, AD is angle bisector. AD is an angle bisector. They have given, so I am going to write it as given. Now next part, as AD is an angle bisector, so we can write angle BAD equal to CAD. Therefore, angle BAD is congruent to angle CAD by property of angle bisector. Now the part is, as BAD equal to CAD or BAD congruent to CAD, we can also write angle BAD is equal to angle CAD, and I'm going to call this as equation number 1. That is our first part that we are able to complete. Now in second, we are taking the property of triangle ADC and its exterior angle. So part 2, in triangle ADC, angle ADC is exterior angle, angle ADC is an exterior angle for triangle. Therefore, we are using the property of exterior angle for a triangle and angle ADB, and the part is, therefore, angle ADB is greater than angle CAD, angle CAD. I would give it as equation number 2, and by property of exterior angle of triangle, as we are able to get angle ADB is greater than angle CAD over here. Angle ADB greater than angle CAD, which is nothing but equation 2. But we have reference over here that this angle CAD is also available in equation 1, and this CAD is nothing but BAD. So here I am going to replace CAD over here by BAD. So the new conclusion will become angle ADB is greater than angle BAD, and this is a new equation. So I am writing it as equation number 3, and this equation is arise because of equation 2 and 1. So we can write from 2 and 1 or from 1 and 2, and in this way we are able to get the new conclusion from 1 and 2. So the part is, here we are able to get a conclusion, angle ADB is greater than angle BAD. Now what is the part over here that we have to prove in the next row? And I am going to write the third part, as angle ADB is greater than angle BAD. This is from 3. So from 3. But what is the result of this part? Please pay attention. As we are able to get a conclusion, angle ADB is greater than BAD. Observe it from main diagram. Here, angle ADB means this angle is greater than angle BAD means this angle. So if you observe, angle ADB is greater means its opposite side is greater, means AB is greater, and angle BAD is smaller means its opposite side BD is smaller, and that is a comparison we are going to write over here. So please pay attention over here. As angle ADB is greater than angle BAD, therefore side AB is greater than side BD, or we can have a modification that AB is greater than BD, and that is our required proof. AB is greater than BD, AB greater than BD, and that is our proof. And in this way we can complete the part. Also you can say your required proof, or you can say required answer, and in this way with proper writing you can complete the part. हेलो फ्रेंड्स एंड माय डियर स्टूडेंट, अगर आप हमारे वीडियोस देख रहे हो और आपको ये वीडियोस पसंद आते हो तो आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और नीचे दिए हुए बेल आइकन को क्लिक करना ना भूलें। साथ में अपने फ्रेंड्स और ग्रुप इसमें भी आप ये वीडियो शेयर कीजिए ताकि नॉलेज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों तक पहुँचे। अलग अलग टॉपिक के साथ मैं आपको मिलता रहूँगा। मैं आपका एसवी सर आगे आने वाले वीडियोज़ को बनाता रहूँगा और आप तक पहुँचाता रहूँगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।